Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When Steffy finds out that Sheila is fixated on Finn and Hayes, is she horrified? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp might start concentrating on Hayes Finnegan instead of Luna Nozawa. We believe Sheila is susceptible to a setback that will impact the lives of Steffy Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan since Luna is dead and her marriage is in jeopardy. This Thanksgiving, the Logans and Forresters could relax knowing Luna was dead. Now that the jailbird was no longer a menace, they felt at ease. But we could hear the eerie music playing in the background as Steffy listed all the things for which she is thankful. It could be tempting doom, but poor Steffy declared that the family were safer than they had ever been. Now that her tormentor has left, is Steffy becoming too at ease? Sheila was an expert in scaring Steffy, and Luna wasn't the only one. However, she softened after getting married to Deacon Sharp. What else does she have if her marriage has ended? She can still rely on her old methods. Sheila has never really quit lying, but she enjoys telling others that she is no longer a terrible girl. She recently threatened Taylor Hayes' life as well. Deacon is receiving therapy from Taylor, and their relationship is becoming a bit too intimate. Sheila mentioned in the show that she had been thinking about Finn and Hayes, and we can see how her thoughts quickly turned into an obsession. Soapy according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila might find out that Deacon cheated on her with Taylor. Do you believe Sheila has the potential to return to the dark side? Do you think Sheila will get obsessed with her son and grandson again, fans? She was content with Deacon, but she won't have much left if he betrays her. Do you believe that, in the midst of a decline in her emotional stability, this Sheila would abduct a loved one or two? Bill's crazy business idea and Dylan vs. Shin. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal for the week of. A preview video has been made available. It depicts Dylan being honest with John Finn Finnegan. Bill Spencer is attempting to entice Katie Logan to join Spencer Publications in the meanwhile. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera as we continue to read. Dylan appears first in the weekly teaser clip. She visits the Cliff house after revealing her truth to Electra Forrester. Dylan will acknowledge that she is there to tell Finn and Steffy Forrester Finnegan some surprising news. The girl, overcome with grief and shame, claims she has never killed someone. She then expresses regret for killing Finn's daughter. Steffy will probably reassure Dylan that it was an accident, of course. It's not as though Dylan killed Luna Nozawa on purpose. Either way, Steffy will be relieved that she won't have to worry about Luna ever again. I'm not sure how Finn will respond though. On the surface, Finn could concur with Steffy that Dylan deserves no forgiveness. Finn may be grieving on the inside. The girl was still his kid after all. Katie is dealing with a challenging circumstance. Katie thanked her sisters for watching out for her. Donna Logan Forrester and Brooke Logan Forrester were even given hugs by the brunette. Rich Forrester stated that they wanted to lighten Katie's workload, but they did it without consulting her. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie will tell Bill the truth about how it makes her feel ignored. At that point, Bill tells her that she doesn't have to obey Steffy, Eric or Ridge. Rather, Bill proposes that Katie and Will Spencer may work together at Spencer Publications. A shot of Will and Electra on the staircase follows. They might be able to hear what Beatty is saying. Eric snaps at Ridge at Forrester Creations. Ridge choosing an outside public relations agency without first consulting Eric appears to raise some severe concerns for him. When Ridge tries to counsel Eric, the patriarch refuses. Sheila pursues Dylan for Luna's demise. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Dylan says he killed Luna Nozawa. Fans are aware that the night Luna broke out of prison, she ran in front of a car. But until Electra Forrester received an odd SMS, nobody knew who had hit her. Dylan later appeared at Forrester to make his confession. Electra didn't know who was texting her or why. Electra was aware that the police had told them of Luna's death. They were not informed of the driver of the vehicle though. Dylan, Electra's friend, arrived and expressed a want to speak with her. At last, Dylan revealed to Electra that she had struck Luna. Dylan claims that although she made an effort to stop, it was too late. Additionally, Dylan claims that after telling the police what had transpired, they decided not to charge her. What made Dylan feel the need to tell Electra what had happened? Does this story have more to it? Why does Dylan require forgiveness for a mishap? Dylan is friends with Elektra, but it appears that she thinks they have a lot in common. Given that they both detested Luna, Dylan appears to be attempting to establish a bond between them. Luna did, after all, frighten the two of them. Luna had entirely different motivations for pursuing them. Dylan is adamant about convincing the Forrester family that Luna was struck by her. John Finnegan is one of them. She regrets killing his daughter. Sadly, she also murdered the granddaughter of Sheila Sharp. Sheila might turn on Dylan after learning about this and accuse him of taking revenge. Even though Deacon Sharp is attempting to keep his marriage intact, he and Taylor Hayes still share a strong bond. But for Deacon and Sheila, Luna is a very painful place. Deacon is relieved that Luna is no longer around because he despises her. Sheila, who loved and attempted to save her grandchild, misses her. Sheila was present and is aware that Luna had Dylan confined to the beach house's closet on that particular day. Because of what Luna had done to her, Sheila might believe that beating and killing Luna was intentional. Will Sheila decide to exact revenge on Dylan for striking Luna? Will Deacon ultimately break off his relationship with Sheila and start seeing Taylor as a result of this? How is Sheila going to respond? Sheila Carter kills once more after coming out of retirement. After losing her granddaughter Luna Nozawa, Sheila Carter is barely hanging on the bold and the beautiful. Sheila seems obviously upset, so either she is a fantastic performer, or she truly believes Luna is dead. Will Grandma Sheila lose it when she finds out that Luna's murderer is there in front of her? Find out by continuing to read. Here are spoilers for what will happen next on Bold. On the daytime soap opera, Sheila has made significant progress. The bold and beautiful villainess appeared to be changing her ways after decades of lying, stealing, kidnapping, baby swapping, and several other crimes. Deacon Sharp truly performed wonders on his former adversary. However, all might change if their marriage fails. On Bold and the Beautiful, Deacon and Sheila's marriage is doomed. Her husband will eventually leave with his therapist, Taylor Hayes. Sheila Carter will enroll in SNAP at that point. Will the villain use all of her negative energy to exact revenge on the driver who killed Luna Nozawa? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful have long hinted at Sheila Carter's impending collapse. Now that Luna is dead and Deacon has dumped her, the character will become rogue. Sheila was merely acting appropriately for her spouse. It's impossible to predict what she will do without Deacon at her side. After admitting that she ran Luna down that fateful night, there are rumors that Dylan may be in danger. Is it because Grandma Sheila chooses to exact revenge on her grandchild because she has nothing to lose? To be honest, Sheila Carter is too powerful for little Dylan to defeat. Dylan admitted to Elektra last week that she was the driver that struck Luna. Dylan regrets what she did, but Elektra reassured her that she was not at fault. The teacher will want Elektra's assistance this week, and Elektra pledged to assist Dylan. Dylan admits to Finn and Steffy that she was the hit-and-run driver as Elektra, and Will are by her side. As a distraught Finn watches, a sobbing Dylan apologizes. Will Finn pardon Dylan for her part in the demise of his daughter? Or will Finn's dark side emerge as a result of Dylan's confession? After Forrester Creations hired a PR company to handle the Luna incident, Katie feels excluded. But now that Bill has offered her a position at Spencer Publications, she may have a new career. Katie is skeptical even though it's a chance too wonderful to pass up. Nevertheless, Bill is committed to persuading Katie to reconsider. Katie should not have to answer to Brooke and Ridge, he tells her. Will Katie be won over to Spencer by Bill's pitch? Another family conflict is developing at Forrester Creations in the meantime. The fashion house's core is Eric. The FC founder and designer is still involved in the day-to-day operations of the company despite being in his prime. Ridge is troubled by Eric's need to supervise everything though. The father and son are at odds about Eric's position in the business this week. Ridge claims that he would ride out into the sunset if he were in Eric's position. Ridge, you're not in my shoes, an irate Eric responds. This could result in another change at FC because of the conflict between Eric and Ridge. Maybe there will be another design competition between Ridge and Eric. Or perhaps Ridge will look for a way to fire Eric from his own business. Reactions from fans to Dylan killing Luna are not all the same. At last, Luna's reign of terror is over. Just outside the beach home, Luna was struck and murdered by a car while escaping the cops. The loss of Luna has caused shockwaves. Everyone believed that things would return to normal after she left. However, Luna's memory is still triggered by a recent revelation. One of Luna's victims was Miss Dillon, Hayes' preschool teacher. Luna shot Liam and Sheila after holding Steffy at gunpoint, enslaving the young woman. Dillon hasn't been seen since the beach house shooting, but she made a reappearance in the episode on November 25th. Electra was the one who killed Luna, Dillon admitted to her. Reddit is buzzing with the news that Dillon was the hit-and-run driver. The huge secret disappointed a lot of fans. Some admirers, nevertheless, were appreciative of Dillon's actions. "I would have hugged the girl tightly and expressed my gratitude to her," one commenter said, "and let her know it was very okay that the accident happened." The main question now that Dillon has admitted his guilt is what will happen next. After going to the police, it appears she won't go to jail, so she can resume her regular life. Fans, however, believe that Dillon might be detrimental to Electra. Some viewers found Dillon to be unsettling during their talk. Dillon probably wants to re-establish her friendship with Electra, because they were once close. But if Dillon starts to show her darker side, their friendship can take a perilous turn. Dillon can develop an obsession with Electra and want to steal everything from her, even Will. While Electra believed that the Luna crisis was resolved, Dillon may be the source of a new issue.